All right, y'all. Listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, okay, to my channel so you won't miss these gems, this divine guidance that I am delivering y'all. Okay, I am finishing up the March readings, so let's see what sign is next. Oh, well, damn. Gemini say we in here. All right, this is for the sign of Gemini. You could be a Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Finna get a message for Gemini. Baby, Gemini ain't even allowed me to shuffle the cards before y'all jumped out. So Gemini, y'all got a message, okay? All right, let's hop into it. Gemini say they ready. All right, Spirit, what's the message for Geminis for the month of March? What do Geminis need to know for the month of March? Geminis for the month of March. All right, Geminis, bottom of the deck, we got inspiration, which is a 19, which breaks down to a 10. Okay, so some things could be closing out, some cycles, but endings always bring new beginnings, Gemini. And then you see we have the sun, so you guys could be in your creative flow during this time, the month of March, okay? Some things could be blossoming for you as well. All right, it says inspiration, beautiful spark, moving impulse. Okay, and then we have determination. So we got 2 10s, 10 10s. I told you, endings bring new beginnings. So Gemini, you guys are stepping into a new cycle in the month of March. Okay, it says determination, intention to achieve. So you're setting your intentions. You're not just moving out here frivolously. You're moving and being calculative, okay? So let's hop into this for you, Gemini. I see y'all. It says, deep down, you have already made a life-changing decision. The only thing left to do is to take the necessary steps towards a desired outcome. Transform your current reality with radical changes, hard work, and rigorous discipline. Hold yourself accountable and do not let yourself stray. Get distracted or lose your focus. Starting over is much harder than doing the work continuously. Affirmation. It is time to be strong. All right, so Gemini, y'all determined. Y'all have already made the conscious decision on which way y'all want to go. What it is that you want to see manifest in your life. So Spirit is encouraging you to keep going, okay? You're being nudged to keep on going. All right, keep on going because you've already made the choice, and you guys are showing up in this determined energy to accomplish whatever it is that you want. All right, Geminis. All right, and then we have inspiration, a number 19. It says the process of being mentally stimulated to do or create something. The beautiful spark, enthusiastic impulse. A vision has captured your attention, an idea you just cannot stop thinking about, and for a reason. When great ideas come to us, enthusiasm is usually followed by even greater amounts of doubt, whether from ourselves or from others. That is why it takes a lot of courage and discipline to stay on our path when it's so easy to stray. This card, however, invites you to envision all the possibilities that the journey could bring and use them as an inspiration along the way. Always trust that the timing is right. Affirmations. My inspirations and my passions are important and meaningful. I would not compare myself with others again. Okay, so you're determined. Okay, you have this determined energy, and because you were inspired to do something, okay? So with that determination and that inspiration, Spirit wants you to collaborate those together to create whatever it is in your world, Gemini. I mean, listen, this is some great energy. Like off the top, the way that y'all jumped out lets me know that you are really serious about handling business in the month of March. But Spirit just wants you to know, don't give up. Okay, remember not to give up. Do not give up, Gemini. All right, let's get 2 law of attraction cards for Gemini for the month of March. And I feel like you've had a similar reading like this before, Gemini. When Spirit is nudging you to go after your dreams. Okay? Don't worry about who's going to support you. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. Just go after whatever it is that your heart desires, that you have been given to do. Okay? And I feel like you're much more serious about it this time. Okay? Give me 2 law of attraction cards for Gemini for the month of March. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got awakening. Told you guys are waking up. Okay, so you're going through a spiritual awakening. So that explains the burst of determination that you have, Gemini, because you're going through a spiritual awakening. It says you are stepping into higher awareness. A deep spiritual awakening is unfolding. Spend time in reflection or meditation to tune into your inner wisdom and new insight. So solitude is very important, imperative for you as well, Gemini, for the month of March. It's going to be very important because that's how you tune in to your inner compass and your intuition, okay? We have intimacy, Gemini, but it's in the reverse, okay? It says emotional distance or fear of closeness may be blocking connection. Open your heart to deeper bonds. So you can't allow past hurt, past trauma, past situations to determine your future, okay? You can't allow that to be blocked. I told y'all, you cannot receive with a closed heart. And this doesn't necessarily have to just mean romantic, but, in order to usher in what it is that you want and be receptive from the universe, you have to have an open heart, Gemini. So you need to work on your intimacy, okay? For the month of March, you definitely need to work on that. Work on being open to receive and give love, okay? You've learned the lessons. So when you see certain red flags, you know, okay, I don't need to be doing this. This person don't need to be in my life. I need to place certain boundaries, but do not allow it to just completely close you off, okay? Because you got to be able to receive. Why? Because momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. So you're that determination, the way you jumped out there, like the universe is backing you. The universe is totally backing you for the month of March to help create and manifest whatever it is that you were given. Whatever dream, whatever vision, whatever goals that you have, Gemini, the universe is definitely on your side, okay? It says things are moving forward quickly. Your energy is building towards success. Keep going. Stay consistent with your actions and maintain your high vibrational state. So that's the second time that it says to keep going. Okay, to stay consistent. So in the past, Gemini, if you have started something but you stopped and you like, you know what, I can't do this, or you know what, nobody supported me, or maybe this was a bad idea, Spirit is telling you do something different this time around, and let's keep going. Because I think your wisdom oracle card said it is harder to start over than being persistent or being consistent, okay? So you don't want to have to keep starting over. Just build on what you have, okay? It takes time, but build on what you have. All right, Gemini, we're going to get some manifestation cards. No, we're going to get some career and finance cards first. Let's take a look at, rinse that off, baby. What is that, a plum? Let's take a look at your career and finances for the month of March, Gemini. Some of you guys may need to eat healthier as well for the month of March. Implement more fruits and vegetables in your diet, okay? That's going to help with your intuition. Trust me, if you eat healthy, then you can actually get messages and connect the spirit better too when you eat clean. Your brain isn't foggy, okay? That's for some of you. Give me 2 messages for career and finance. Yeah, that ain't even supposed to be in there. Give me one more for Gemini. Bottom of the deck, we got love. What I just told y'all, Gemini. You got to open that heart chakra in order to receive. It says love is the greatest of success on the path to prosperity. Who can fully experience abundance without it? So if you think that you can be a Grinch, a Snoop, what his name was? Ebenezer, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you think that you can be closed-hearted and have abundance, you can't. Okay? You're going to forever find yourself at a roadblock. You're going to forever find yourself only being able to reach certain levels because you have a closed heart chakra. Gemini, let that hurt go. Okay? They're encouraging you to embrace love in order to receive. They're encouraging you to do so. All right, we got retreat. It says sometimes taking a break is the best thing you can do to gain clarity and a fresh perspective. Okay, so it's okay to be in solitude at this time. You don't have to be the life of the party, sending attention, going here and there. In order to hear, in order to get clear direction, in order to refocus, you need to have that solitude also for the month of March. Okay, Gemini? That's what you're being nudged to do. We got lost. It came in the reverse, but it says don't let a past setback define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcome as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. So I told you, in the past, if you have done something, if you have tried to start something, you have tried to get something off the ground and it did not work, you're not supposed to look at that as, well, I can't do it. You need to reflect. Look at the actions you took. Look at your approach. Look at what was going on in your life. Look at who is around you. Because sometimes our blessings are delayed. Not denied, but delayed because we have certain people around us. We're in certain environments. We're still acting in certain manners, certain behaviors. And we the ones that keep ourselves from being able to ascend. Okay? So before you be discouraged to do whatever it is that Spirit has guided you and gifted you with this idea to do, you need to actually sit down and write down all of the things that took place when you tried this before. Okay? If that is the case, if you fearing that you're not gonna be, it's not gonna go so well, okay, due to what happened in the past. All right, so do not let your past define you. You use your past as a guide to help navigate your future, okay? Not to discourage you from your future. All right, Gemini, we're going to get some manifestations cards. Let's see what manifestations can Gemini look forward to, and or if you have any blockages in your manifestations for the month of March. All right, let's get to what do Gemini need to know when it comes to their manifestations for the month of March. All right, Gemini. What do Geminis need to know? Give me one more. Stop being so hard on yourself, Gemini. That's why you can't be open to give love, because you're not even giving yourself God damn it, I know what the hell I be talking about. You're not even giving yourself self-love. This is the third time that they told you your heart is blocked. I told you. You have a blocked heart chakra. If you think that you can go through life with a blocked heart chakra and have a solid foundation, you may can have a foundation for a good little while, but eventually you're going to find yourself keep having to start over and over and over again because you have a blocked heart. Heavy emphasis on blocked heart. Heavy. This is one of the burdens that's stopping your, this is one of your blockages that's stopping your manifestation. It says a block hard. Many abundance blocks are not external. They are emotional imprints from past experiences. If money, love, or success feel just out of reach, look within. What past wounds are blocking your ability to receive? So the universe is trying to give you what you need, but you have a block heart. So how can you receive? You need to do, that's why it's imperative to do some introspection this month, Gemini. So definitely solitude is going to help you so that you can do some inner reflecting and see what past trauma have you experienced to make you want to have your heart closed off. Okay. And you need to heal that and understand that was a learning lesson for you. Okay. It went, oh my God, I'm a victim. No, you need to release that mentality and understand that that was just a learning lesson to make you sharper, make your intuition sharper. And when you're going through and reflecting, think about how many red flags that you ignore. Okay. Why did I ignore these red flags? I seen these red flags. Think about how many times you ignored certain red flags and you proceeded with that relationship or you proceeded with that friendship knowing that that is something that you should have boundaries with or something that you should have separated yourself from, but you did not. So you need to go within and see why. What it is within myself that why did I allow people that didn't deserve my energy, they didn't deserve my love, they didn't deserve my encouragement to be in my world? Or they did not reciprocate with me. Or I really knew that they didn't really like me like that. They just used me for whatever. You have to go within and reflect on that. Okay? Because you ain't hurt nobody but you by having a blocked heart chakra. Because you can't receive what the universe is trying to give, okay? Then we got conflicting desires. Conflicting desires create a split in your energy, diluting your creative power. Consider what you truly want and align your heart, mind, and spirit with one clear vision. When your inner world is unified, your outer power is amplified. Let me say that again. Let me run that back. When your inner world is unified, your outer power is amplified. So you got to make a choice. And this so funny because Gemini always represents like the two, like the two faces. And so you have to become one with self. You got to truly go within. Truly going within is going to help you in this month too. You have to truly go within and see what it is that you truly desire and come to an agreement with it, okay? Because you can't confuse the universe about what you want. You can't manifest and say, well, I want this and then, no, I want that. That's a blockage as well, okay? But your overall energy is a new direction. It says a new direction may feel unfamiliar, but this change holds the key to what your spirit has been seeking. That unknown is where miracles manifest. It's time. It's time to go down that road less traveled, okay? It's time to go down that road less traveled. All right. Where are we going for you guys? Let's see. Oh, let's get some love messages. Give me 1 second.